금방 완결 볼 수 있을 줄 알았는데 은근히 좀 걸리네요. 아저씨 성불하셨죠?
You know what day it is today, baby? Today would be a very special day. Yes. You're not born yet. But the more candles, the merrier, right? Soon there will be time for you to come out into the real world. Promise.
아, 근데 나올 확률은 있는 거야?
And then,
저 당시에는 확률이 더 없었을 텐데.
happy birthday.
가보자 이제.
Sam, check the terminal for available orders.
의뢰도 받고 좀 아이템 좀 만들어야 될 것 같은데? 보자. 그레네이드 이런 거 갈아버려야겠다. 아니 무슨 의뢰인데요? 크립토 바이오트 맞다. 이거 갖다 달라 그랬지. 오케이. 오토바이 있고.
Don't forget, that container isn't airtight.
물에 잠기게 해서는 안 돼.
Even partially.
비는 맞아도 되나? 잠깐만. 너무 많은데? 이거 쓰잘데기 없는 건 갈아야겠다. 재활용이 왜 안 돼? 아, 이건 좀 아니지. 이런 쓰잘데기 없는 거 일단 넣어놓고 깨끗한 거 하나 꺼내고. 아, 무기 이 정도로 될라나? 아, 그냥 가. 모르겠다. 장비 제작도 안 되네? 화물 정리 한 번만 할게요. 됐어. 간지나게 선글라스 끼고 가자. 좀 코앞이었으면 좋겠는데? 그렇게 멀진 않은 것 같아요? 아, 일단 이 뮬이 있어가지고 가는 길에 이거 화물 들고 쳐맞으면 안 될 것 같은데? 위치 한번 봅시다. 잠깐만, 바로 비가 오네? 어딘데? 아, 가까운 줄 알았는데 3000m네요? 내리라 그래.
As a result, everything you built for us out here has been completely destroyed. The good news is we managed to recover all cargo.
그럼 결국에는 이런 거 지어봤자 쓸모가 없네요? 어차피 나중에 다 박살날 거 아니야, 타임풀 때문에. 잠깐만, 이 산으로 어떻게 올라가지?
Given the circumstances, you might want to consider turning to your fellow porters for assistance. But I'll leave that up to you, Sam. I'm sure you'll come through for us. You always do.
아니, 그러게 해낼 수는 있는데 앞으로 물건 바로 안 만들어줄게. 어차피 만들지도 않았지만. 아이고, 박민희 형님 안녕하세요. 오늘은 꼭 엔딩 보겠습니다. 아, 근데 이렇게 선언했다가 또 못 볼 것 같은데. 어제도 선언했거든요. 물에 잠기면 안 된다 그랬는데 비가 뒤지게 와. 이거 물 길이 어디야? 길이 이상한데요? 아니, 가다가 오토바이 갖다 버려야 될 것 같아. 이거 어떻게 올라가? 아, 내려. 어디 뭐 연결된 데 있나? 없고. 저 올라가가지고 뮬 털어가지고 탈 것 좀 얻을게요. 끝까지 이 지랄이네. 볼락원. 어? 볼락원 없어요? 아니 이거보다 볼락원이 더 좋은데? 아 사다리 좀 갖고 올걸. 아 어차피 제작 안 됐지? 잘 가고 있어. 그러지마. 하지마로. 아니 올라갈 수 있잖아 이 정도는. 그래 그렇지. 잠깐만 저거 타면 어디 연결돼 있을라나? 이거 타면 아무것도 없네 갈 때까지. 이건 뭐야? 쌤에게 온 화물 존재 바로 안 해줄게. 일단 뮬한테 가야 돼. 아니 씨발 저건 왜 어? 뭐야? 나 지나가면 공격할 것 같은데 아닌가? 그렇지. 아 좀 제거하면서 가야겠네. 아니 갑자기 분열하길래 깜짝 놀랐네. 공격하지 마세요. 이거 은근 바보들인데? 왜 이렇게 많아? 와 이거 걸어가기 빡세겠다. 그냥 한 발만 쏴도 터지나? 그냥 충전 안 하고 쓰는 게 낫네요. 꺼져, 건들지 마. 균형 잡기도 힘들어 죽겠는데. 아이씨, 벌써 다 썼어. 온다! 오지 마라, 이 새끼야. 아이고, 찍찍님 안녕하세요. 파손된 화물 케이스 크립토 바이오트 좆됐다. 잠깐만. 고쳐지는 거지? 꺼져 이 새끼야. 오버로드 같은 거. 레저. 중심 같은 것들이 길을 막고 있어. 또 있네? 아 이거 갈 때까지 있나 설마? 극혐인데? 그래도 갑자기 붙잡는 애들보다 훨씬 낫네요. 가다가 붙잡는 게 더 빡쳐. 일로 가야 되는데? 올라가기 가는? 안 될 것 같고. 이 위에서 아까 발전기 하나 본 것 같거든요? 충전해야 돼. 잘못 봤나? 분명 봤는데. 아이씨 잘못 봤나? 이러면 나가린데. 아니 왜 파손돼? 그러지마. 뮤를 털어가지고 이거 스프레이를 얻어야 되나 아니면 타고 그냥 쭉 갈까? 일단 이거 한번 타볼게요. 이런 개같은 연결이 안 돼 있네. 쉘터에서 생각 좀 하자. 저기 일단 세이프하우스 하나 보이고, 내 도움이 필요한 사람이 있다고? 아니 나도 도움 필요해. 꺼져. 갑자기 왜 친밀도가 올랐을까? 아 진짜 이거 쉘터 너무 좋다. 나갔다 오면 한 번 더 뿌려주시나요? 그렇지. 계속 뿌려줘. 한 번 더. 저기 세이프하우스 있으니까 일단 저기를 목표로 해야겠네요. 이렇게 멀었었나? 그렇게 안 멀어 보이는데? 아이고 대참호용 투척병기님 안녕하세요. 요즘 자주 와주시네요. 물에 잠기면 안 된다 그랬는데 왜 이렇게 물이야? 어? 아 이거 잠김은 처음부터 다시 아닌가? 아 저쪽까지 가야겠다. 오늘도 괜한 걱정했네요. 키자마자 10분 만에 완결 보면 어떡하지? 영상 길이 안 나오는데 이러고 있었는데 쓰잘데기 없는 걱정이었네요. 좀 버려라. 다 쓴 거 좀. 스프레이 이제 하나밖에 안 남았고 이건 뭐야? 그레네이드? 그러고 보니까 나 오줌 싼 지 오래됐네? 아이, 나중에 모아놨다가 4리터씩 싸. 아니 분명히 여기 세이프하우스가 보였는데? 저건가? 저기 들려가지고 바로 차고부터 확인한다. 파손되지 말어. 오, 건너야 돼 이거. 아니야. 깜짝이야. 사이버펑크 팬텀 리버티 평이 어떠냐고요? 이 개인적인 생각이긴 한데 갓겜입니다. 그냥 개인적으로는 스토리도 재밌었고, 물론 송버드한테 뒤통수 애지게 얻어 터지긴 했는데 2회차 하게 되면 리드 편으로 갈게요. 일로 들어가자. 저기 너무 멀어. 열어줘요. 여기만 들어갔다 나오면 다 충전이 돼버리니까. 개사기야? 뭐야? 아 지금 네트워크 불안정해가지고 다 안되나봐. 상당히 개같네. 아니, 차고 있어요? 오토바이 하나만 줘. Fuck you. 보자. 그러면은 아니 2000m 미친. 여기 들려가지고 스프레이 만들 수 있나 한번 봐야겠다. 스프레이 만들고 차고 한번 들리고. 아무튼 제가 하고 싶은 최신 게임은 웬만하면 다 할 겁니다. 뭐 스타필드라든지 호그와트 레거시라든지. 최초로 이름 안 틀렸네. 보자. 그래, 오토바이 개쓰레기. 내가 만들까? 나 이런 개같은. 아니, 등반용 앵커 이런 쓰잘데기 없는 거 왜 넣어놓은 거야? 야, 너라도 나와라. 아니, 근데 이거는 왜 배터리 강화용이 없어? 열받게? 그나저나 저 이제 재계약 시즌이 다가오는데 걱정이네요. 일자리 잘릴 수도 있습니다. 재계약 다가오니까 갑자기 실적 강요를 하시더라고요. 하지 마라. 가. 절로 건너가야 되나? 또 뭔데? 또 그 동그라미 존나 많은 거 아니야, 징그럽게? 이거는 아니야. 아이, 개씨! 나와, 시바라마. 잠깐만, 안 돼. 뭐, 움직이질 않아. 이 병신 캐릭터야. 나 어떻게 된 거냐? 나 이거 처음부터 아니지? 제발. 진짜 죽어. 예? 다행이다. 다행이야. 여기 들리길 잘했다. 주먹 갖다 모니터 치고 바로 다른 게임 킬 뻔했네요? 심지어 배터리 강화형이 있어. 자동 저장 때문에 모니터 산 줄 알아라. 근데 좀 고전 게임도 해보고 싶긴 해요. 약간 스카이림 이런 거. 한 번도 안 해봤는데 다 재밌다고 하니까. 그래도 최신 게임 위주로 해야겠죠. 아무도 안 볼 것 같아. 안 그래도 조회수 낮은데. 이번엔 잘 피해 가겠습니다. 저 내 오토바이인가? 그럼 내가 저기서 걸리지마. 이씨. 점프. 그렇지. 아니 왜 BT가 또 종류별로 있어? 아까는 오버로드 있더니만. 잠깐만. 저 항시 표시. 나 항시 표시 해야겠다. 벗어난 거지? 오케이. 왜 또 파손? 잠깐만. 잠깐 세워야겠는데? 지랄 말고 올라가. 아이씨. 올라가 이 새끼야. 아니 더한 것도 올라갔잖아. 병신 이거. 잠깐 내려. 이거 스프레이 뿌려야 돼. 파손되면 말짱 도루묵이거든요? 아우 아까워. 이거 쉘터 하나만 있으면 다 되는 거를. 그렇지. 아니야 아니야 너무 그렇지 그렇지. 루덴스 펜 어디였더라 여기가? 일단 안 들려? 어제 내용을 요약해보자면 힉스가 아멜리를 조종한 게 아니고 아멜리가 힉스를 조종했다. 아멜리가 개년이다. 아멜리를 실제로 본 사람이 없다. 나도 해변에서밖에 못 봤다 이거지? 아, 이렇게 낑긴다고? 아, 하지 마세요. 그러지 마세요. 됐다. 오케이. 아직 갈 길 멀어. 아, 그리고 어제 정보에 따르면 피자 시켜 처먹었던 새끼도 힉스였고, 일로 와버렸네? 야, 너네 스프레이 없냐? 나 없으면 그냥 간다. 너희들이랑 상대하고 있을 시간이 없다. 아, 잠깐만. 아니, 방금 뿌렸는데 왜 또 망가져? 쏘지 마세요. 뒤져요. 다이아드맨도 어쩔 수 없이 엉거를 죽인 거였고, 이제 스토리가 대충 이해가 갔어요. 이해하기는 좀 어렵긴 한데, 야, 이거 오토바이 안 터지는 게 용하다. 아, 잠깐 내려. 이거 다 써가는데 이거 어쩌라고. 올라가, 이씨. 아, 이제 스프레이도 없어. 멈추면 안 돼. 와, 그 비용신 바이크 타고 왔으면 여기서 멈춰졌을 거 아니야. 생각만 해도 역겹네요. 이건 또 왜 이래, 여기 왜 이래. 빨려 들어가. 아니구나. 보자, 절로 가야 되는데. 아, 지금 화물 박살날까봐 걱정돼 미치겠네. 아니, 어디 쉘터 없어요? 아이, 씨발, 박살난다. 좆됐다. 쉘터. 이거 뭐 짓고 있는데, 막? 아, 지금 배터리고 나발이고 바로 가야 돼. 아, 제발. 물인데 괜찮겠지? 올라가, 이 멍청한 돌대가리 새끼야. 오! 쉘터 없어요, 쉘터? 이게 뭐야, 갑자기? 아니, 웬 또 고래야. 어떻게 지나가라고. 아우, 징그러워. 내 오토바이. 아, 나 이거 화물 개망. 우와! 오, 개무섭게 생겼어. 저 잡아야 되나? 개 오반데? BT를 쓰러뜨리세요? 아니, 그 화물 다 망가졌는데 어떡해. 어딨는데? 고래 어딨니? 이거나 쳐먹어라. 아니야, 닿지를 않는데? 예? 이걸로 쏴야 되나? 나오지 마세요, 그냥. 뒤지세요. 아, 누가 나 혈액 던져줘야 돼. 나 아이템 없어. 미친, 런처라도 주든지. 저기 있다. 이거 돌아댕겨야 되네. 근데 애가 공격은 잘 못하는 것 같은데? 멍청한 놈. 들어와봐, 이 새끼야. 너무 들어오신다. 오! 아니, 날면서 원거리 무기는 반칙이지. 너 이거 먹어봐, 이 개새끼. 아, 잠깐만, 들어간다. 오케이, 좋아, 친구. 아주 좋았어. 너 이 새끼 좋은 놈이구나. 어씨, 한방 컵난 줄 알았네. 이거 화물 좀 만져야 돼. 이런 다 쓴 개 그지 같은 거 버리고 스피드 스켈레톤 착용해. 이것도 갖다 버려. 됐다. 아니, 모션 취하지마. 도망가. 일단 도망가. 너 이 새끼 어딨니? 아, 근데 덩치 실화냐? 밖으로 나와라. 그렇지, 나와. 벌레 새끼. 나와, 시간 끌지 말고. 아, 이 새끼는 다 좋은데 한 번 들어가면 기어 나오질 않아가지고 그게 더 짜증나는데? 입 닫아. 이 새끼도 맷집 원툴이네. 더 맞고 가. 그렇지. 다 쓴 거 갖다 버리고. 이제 키 씹히면 안 돼, 이건. 얘한텐 이것도 은근 괜찮네? 경계 잘해야 된다. 오케이, 로켓 하나. 이거 무슨 기술이야 또. 꺼져. 잠깐만, 일로 온다. 가. 확실히 그 거인보다 쉬워. 야, 던져줄 건 빨리 던져줘. 저 새끼 온다. 아니, 배터리가 벌써 소진됐다고? 샷건. 아, 근데 쟤한테 샷건이 소용이 있나? 죽어! 썩은 해산물 새끼야. 이런 게임에서 덩치 크면 안 돼, 이 멍청한 놈아. 어디야? 혈액팩이나 먹자. 나와. 잠깐만. 최대한 많이 데미지 입혀야 되니까 런처로 가겠습니다. 나와. 죽어! 많이 때렸어. 바로 다 쓴 거 갖다 버리고 샷건 한번 써볼까? 블러드셀. 이거 맞지? 혹시 몰라요. 또 샷건도 좋을 수도 있어. 깜짝이야, 씨. 혈액팩. 이동속도 뒤지게 느려졌네. 로켓 런처. 오케이, 하나 더. 어딨어? 안 닿나? 하지 마라! 잠깐만! 오! 이거 무슨 기술이야? 아니, 이거 뭐야! 나 이 개새끼야! 병신 같은 기술 쓰네, 또. 체력 뒤지게 많이 달았어. 그렇지, 런처! 하나 더! 렛츠고! 나 무게가 안 되는 것 같은데? 와봐, 이 개새끼. 솔직히 반피 깎았어. 이거 지면 말이 안 돼. 존나 하기 싫을 것 같아, 지면. 떨어뜨릴 만한 거 떨어뜨렸네. 괜찮네. 네 발 아직 남았구나. 화물 한번 정리해야 될 것 같은데. 오이씨! 죽어! 저 새끼 또 이상한 거 뭐 쏜다. 이거 개새끼 놔라. 뒤진다. 나와, 이 새끼야. 놔. 비용신아. 화물 정리. 이런 거 버리는 게 너무 힘들어서. 실버핸드 파손됐네. 혈액팩이 없는데? 이러고 있을 때 튀어나오면 뒤지는 거야. 일로 오세요. 어쩐지 얘가 잠깐 나오고 안 나올 애가 아닌데, 비주얼이. 저번에 너무 짧게 나온다 했어. 또 저지랄. 내 자식들. 이거나 처먹어. 죽어, 그냥. 아니, 죽였는데 뭐야? 이거 좀 이상하다? 바로 버려, 이 멍청아. 키씨 튀지 말고. 됐다. 뛰어! 뒤져! 어이, 깜짝이야, 씨! 좀 죽어라, 이 썩은 고래년아. 너희 뒤질래? 왜 그러는 거야? 아니, 혈액팩 던져주던 양반 어디 갔어? 애벌레도 없는데. 혈액팩 줘요. 저 봐라. 꺼져라. 꺼져. 나오기만. 아, 이제 혈액팩 안 주는데? 아, 이게 뭐야? 오, 씨발, 뒤질 뻔했다. 뛰어, 조금만. 이거 왜 못 먹어? 아, 씨발, 막혀있네. 낚였네? 저기있다. 아, 일단 싸우는 것도 좋은데 혈액팩부터 먹을게요. 뒤질 것 같아. 여기서 뒤지면 멘탈 나가니까. 집어. 그렇지. 아, 또 지랄. 이 자식들아. 나와봐. 비응신아, 바쁘여. 아, 저 소환하는 거 그지 같네, 진짜. 제발 죽으세요, 제발. 내가 이지랄 할 줄 알고 사이드로 돌았다. 저 또 뭐 쏜다? 로켓 들어, 로켓. 나와. 막 빠진 것 같은데. 일로 와, 이 새끼야. 죽어. 내가 고래는 중학생 때도 잡아봤다. 어우, 진 빠져. 와, 한 마리 더 있는 줄 알고 시겁했네. 이랬는데 화물 파손돼가지고 퀘스트 실패되면은 게임 바로 끄겠습니다. Alt F4로.
Yes, you did it, Sam.
잠깐만, 심하게 훼손됐다는데?
Sweet son of a bitch.
키스는 하지 말고. 그래도 비가 안 내리니까 파손은 안 되겠네. 물 한잔하고 출발하겠습니다. 어우, 뒤지게 힘들어. 아, 이거 쓰레기 같은 아이템 다 버리자. 샷건도 갖다 버리고 아예 그냥 싸그리 버리고 새로운 것만 차야겠다. 아, 저 때만 해도 포경수술 안 하면은 비응신 소리 들었거든요. 그래서 어쩔 수 없이 했습니다. 그래서 어렸을 때 딱 생각했을 때 내가 포경을 안 했으면은 이제 미래의 여자친구가 보고 실망하지 않을까 해가지고 했습니다. 그러게요. 요즘에는 안 하는 추세라고 하더라고요. 저 때만 해도 진짜 안 하면은 놀림거리였는데. 쌤이 많이 지쳤나보다. 오케이. 오, 개빨라. 아니, 스피드 스켈레톤 이 정도였어? 미친, 이거 끼고 다닐걸. 이거를 완결보기 직전에 하네. 개쩐다. 아니 오토바이까지는 아니어도 자전거보다 빠르겠는데? 그 포경수술한 거 후회는 안 하는데 다시 하고 싶진 않아요. 그때 상당히 기분이 묘했어가지고. 아니 막 인터넷에 막 실패해가지고 거세됐다 막 이런 글을 봐가지고 상당히 무서웠거든요. 더블 점프 나왔어 얘들아. 이제 아멜리 변명 좀 들어보자.
Thank heavens you made it. Fragile's been in a coma for a while now. But with all these cryptobiotes you brought, we should be able to bring her round. And with any luck, it'll only take a few more to get her back on her feet. You did well, Sam.
S등급 주세요. 이런? 그녀가 해변에서 기다리고 있어. 아멜리한테 무슨 사연이 있겠지? 제발 그래야 되는데 나쁜 애 아니었으면 좋겠는데?
You're back.
이걸 거부한다고?
It must have been one hell of a journey, especially on your own. But now the whole team is together again.
The whole team? Die Hard men too?
내가 쌤이었으면 입부터 맞췄다.
From beaches in such a short span. Chiral matter contaminated her cells, effectively causing jet lag on a molecular level. Because of that, her homeostatic mechanisms were shaken. Don't worry, she's not in any danger, but she needs some rest.
So where's the director?
He's being looked after in another room. Bridges personnel found him lying outside the isolation ward, similar to when you came back from Cliff's Beach. Even after decontamination, she needed more and more time to recover.
원래 개들은 냄새 맡고 일어나던데. 이거 봐.
Sam, made it.
Hungry.
Thanks. Looks like you need me after all. Who'd have thought?
아멜리한테 변명이라도 들어봐야지.
Anyway, clock's ticking. Am I right? Sam's here. The great deliverer. The only one who can reach Amelie's beach.
You're in no condition to do this. It's not fair to you or Sam.
In my own search for Amelie's beach, I have come to realize something extraordinary. If beaches were likened to a multiverse, hers would appear to exist on a higher plane than ours. I can walk the beaches of others, but hers is beyond my reach. It's invisible, inaccessible. Even
그럼
to
어떻게
fragile,
가?
I fear. Imagine it as a circulatory system, if you will. Each of our beaches is a single capillary. But Amelie's beach is the heart that pumps blood to the rest of us. Capillaries are subordinate to the greater whole. A whole governed by the heart, which gives direction, which dictates flow, which dictates everything, controls everything. Don't you see? She is in control. You may be able to travel against the flow and reach her, but having done so, if she does not wish to let you go, if she wishes to keep you,
아니 거의 신적인 존재인데?
Fragile and diehard men broke free from her beach, didn't they?
I don't think it was any different from what happened to you. I didn't get out because I wanted to. I was forced out, repatriated.
아멜리가 내보낸 거다?
Forced out. Why?
This is only a theory, but she wants you to go to her.
내가 갔을 때 뭔 개소리 하나 들어봐야지.
Don't you think?
So that's it, huh? Amelie's the EE and this is her endgame. Just so we're clear, if I want to stop the last stranding and come back in one piece, I need to go to her beach and talk her out of it. That about right?
correct. As cliche as it sounds, you're our only hope. Though quite frankly, I doubt even you.
해변으로 들어가게나 해줘봐. 설득은 알아서 할게.
You can't make her see reason. You'll have to kill her. And if you kill her,
죽일 수 있어. 아무 정 없어.
You'll save the world, but you'll be stranded outside of it. Forever.
화물 썩은 거 봐라. 이거 사실 분 다 고개 돌리네요.
Might as well make it official then. You ready to deliver the package? I'll talk to her. Maybe she'll listen. But with the shape the world's in, it'll only be delaying the inevitable. Still, if it buys us time to try and build something better, a new lease on life, at least for a little bit, well, I can think of one woman who made the most of a chance like that. Nothing lasts forever, not even the world. But we gotta keep it going as long as we can, right? Patch the holes, change the parts, all that. So we can say we had a good run, that we lived.
아, 꼭 못 돌아올 것처럼 얘기하네.
Because it was hard enough keeping my own shit together. Back when we met at the cave, the only thing I cared about was making it to the next sunrise. Sure as hell didn't care about America or the future. I was living a lie, hung up on past regrets. I was broken. But somewhere along the way, I started changing. Started meeting people that made me think that maybe it wasn't all bad. People that put their faith in tomorrow, and in me. That kept the lights on, and waited for hope to arrive. So I gotta deliver, for their sake.
존나 멋있어.
even if it means you never come back?
Fucked if I do, fucked if I don't, right? Take care of Lou.
I will.
Couldn't find a working still mother east of Port Knot City. Kid's done enough. No more.
이렇게 이별인가?
All right. I'll do my best to nurse our little one back to health.
하긴 얘가 맞는 게 낫겠다. 돼지맨보다. 근데 돼지맨도 은근히 루랑 정들었던데? 썸네일 각인가?
Okay, concentrate. Help me look for Amelie. Reach for her, Sam. Feel her.
손 뻗어서 어디 만져? 어떤 상상해야 돼?
I know you love her. You love her.
안 사랑한다고 씨발아.
There.
증오하는데? 레아 세두다가 뭐예요? 돼지맨 너무하다고요? 아 근데 데드맨은 뭔가 이름이 너무 멋있잖아. 쟤한테 안 어울려. 돼지맨이나. 드디어 만났군 생양아치.
There you are.
아 여자 모델이 레아 세두예요? 이따 검색해봐야겠다. 뭐지? 갑자기 내가 깐난쟁이가 됐나?
You wanna go home?
맘마 주세요.
Let's go home. It's okay. I know the way.
아, 도대체 뭐하는 여잔데 이런 능력을 갖고 있고. 뭘 원하는 거야 도대체. 진짜 애기가 됐네? 샘 스트랜드? 잠깐만, 화물이 아무것도 없네? 무기도 없어요? 아니 보스전은 아니겠지? 잠깐만, 어디로 가야 되나? 멸종을 저지하세요? 갑자기요? 아니 씨발 어떻게 멸종을 저지? 뭔 개소리야. 아멜리를 어디서 찾아? 어? 이쪽이 아닌가? 아니 갑자기 뭔 미친 소리야. 아멜리씨, 일단 여긴 스태미너도 없어. 아니 당신이 어디 있는지 알고 찾아요. 저긴가? 아니 이렇게 오른쪽으로 존나 달렸는데 왼쪽이면 어떡하냐? 왜 이래? 에? 아멜리씨? 나 왜 갑자기 앉았어?
London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling.
맨날 저렇게 섬뜩한 노래 할 때부터 알아봤어야 되는데.
London Bridge is falling down, like fair lady.
언제 또 검은색으로 갈아입으셨나?
last stranding has already begun.
Amelie?
You're too late. What took you so long?
Your voice.
You still don't know who I am, do you?
Who are you?
Sam. I knew you'd come back.
아니 이 아줌마는 돌아가셨는데 왜 자꾸 이 해변에 나오는 거야? 어이 깜짝이야 씨. 아이씨 방심하고 있었네. 사커킥 차!
I love you, Sam.
I'll be waiting for you on the beach.
어?
I've been waiting for you. Right here ever since.
권총 내려놔. 진정해.
You were supposed to stop me. Stop all of this.
Bridget?
Yes. It's me, Sam.
아니 그럼 얘가 내 엄마야?
Where's Amelie?
Where she's always been? Nowhere. My daughter, Samantha America Strand, doesn't exist.
Amelie doesn't exist.
Not in your world. I'm sorry, Sam.
그럼 애초에 아멜리라는 존재 자체가 구라였네.
I've had to wear a mask for so long. Amelie and Bridget are both
그럼 이제까지 연기하셨어요?
What's that supposed to mean?
quiet, and I'll tell you. There is no time for questions. Listen. Just listen.
불임이었다니까 아멜리를 낳았을 리는 없다고 생각하긴 했는데 지가 연기를 했다는 거 아니야?
Do you understand, Sam? Amelie and Bridget. Those are just names. What I am is an extinction entity. So, knowing what you know now, you have two choices.
Is getting shot one of them?
You wouldn't come back if it happened here, you know. You'd be straight on to the afterlife. But no. It's not one of them. Killing you would be a terrible mistake.
어차피 선택 안 해. 나 안 죽을 거야.
The last stranding has already begun. A seam has formed from my beach and the beaches of every soul in America. And soon it will be inundated by a vast surge of antimatter starting here. In a flash, this world will be no more. Consumed by an explosion.
내가 뭘 선택하라는 거야?
A big bang. So, that brings us to your first choice. Do nothing.
아니 그럼 내가 도와줬던 사람들, 정을 나눴던 사람들이 다 뒤지는 건데 내가 미쳤냐?
To the very end.
Just watch it burn.
Together. With me. Until the last flame winks out.
소름 끼치는 인간이고.
Does it? It's not like the world has long left anyway. Then there's the second choice.
어차피 얼마 안 남았으니까 지금 뒤져라 이거야?
In expanding the net.
그럴 거면 밥은 왜 처먹니?
And their beaches together, integrating them into a greater whole. Like this kipu. But in doing so, you also bound them to my beach. The very beach where I opened the gates to the other side. You can't stop what's coming. But if you cut me and my beach loose, perhaps you can stop it from spreading.
해변을 끊어낸다고?
Prevent the last stranding. And mankind will live to die another day.
아 그래 하루라도 더 살아야지.
But it does. The beach is doomed no matter what. One look ought to tell you that.
어떻게 끊어내? 이미 결정했어.
Which is why we must sever our connection.
That'll be it. The end of the Death Stranding.
You can't stop the inevitable. The sixth extinction will happen either today or tomorrow. You can either end it with dignity, quick,
푸미는 지랄하고 있네.
or you can struggle in vain, knowing full well what's waiting come the finish. Those are your choices.
이걸로 어떻게 하면 돼? 대가리에 한 대 갈겨줘?
You kept it all this time. Perhaps you still have a chance to stop this nightmare. You brought the world together. You have the right to decide. Pull the rope or cut the noose.
밧줄을 당기거나 올가미를 잘라내.
Don't hesitate. I'm ready, Sam.
어떻게 잘라내죠?
Make your choice.
예?
Wait. I don't know what to do.
Sure you do.
몰라.
After everything, how could you not?
오케이 썸네일 하나 나왔고. 아 쏘라고? 1초도 망설이지 않아줄게? 나가 뒤져! 뭐야? 총으로 응? 씨발 이걸로 때려야 되나 가서? 공격해도 안 돼. 뒤져! 몇 발만 더 줘. 죽어 이년아. 아니 미친 어쩌라고. 잠깐만 얘 막아야 되나? 아니야. 야 몇 발만 더 줘봐. 오씨 얘 힘캐였네? 죽어! 아 몇 발만 더 줘봐 이씨. 제대로 끝내줄게. 아 얘 못가게 해야 되는 거 아니야 이거? 아니 뒤지질 않아. 어떻게 된 거야? 화나신 거 아니죠? 권총 쐈다고. 어? 뭐야? 예? 장착 해제를 해버리고. 아 껴안기가 있네.
I'm here for you. Always. Like you were for me.
Wear it when you sleep, and I'll keep the nightmares away. I'll always be with you. When you're all grown up, you'll need it to make us whole again. And when the time comes, you'll have to stop me. You are the only
어렸을 때
one.
이미 얘기를 해줬었구나.
Promise you'll remember. Sam, I'll be waiting for you on the beach.
I remember. You knew. You always knew.
I did and I didn't. I had so many dreams of the future. I didn't know which ones to trust. Which is why I decided to share them with you and the others. But to connect the dots, to make sense of everything, you need perspective. You need time. Time has no meaning to me. I am not a line. I am a single point. Which is why all I could do was just show you the choices and let you decide.
Our nightmares or your dreams?
You found the common thread, the strand that links them together. And you did that the only way possible. To live life one day at a time. Thank you, Sam. A gun won't help you here. But it still has a role to play.
어떻게?
It was the bonds between people that brought the world together. And if that is what matters most to you, then I will stay here on this beach. And I will shut myself in and the rest of you out.
Shut yourself in, come on.
Once the last stranding starts, it can't be stopped. I can't go with you. All I can do is try to spare you the worst.
Why do you have to stay on the beach?
Sam, I am the beach. And I must stay here and ensure that the extinction happens. Even if it takes tens or hundreds of thousands of years.
Alone?
That's what an EE does. If I had just done my job, none of this would have happened. And I couldn't take it anymore. I got so tired of waiting, and I figured that no one would blame me if I just got it all over with. So, that's what I did.
Sounds like hell.
But you and the others came together, connected. And you may be living on borrowed time, but you still have hope. Before each of the Big Five, life rebelled. They fought back, evolved in order to survive. The extinction isn't just an ending. It's an opportunity. And if I have to pay the price for that, to be the sacrifice, then so be it. Even if we aren't together, we will always be connected. Goodbye, Sam.
어쨌든 막았네요. 그래도 방법을 몰라서 멸종하는 엔딩까지 봐버렸네. 비비? 사진이다.
A gun won't help you here. But it still has a role to play.
저게 무슨 말이지? 어떻게 쓰인다는 거지?
Quiet, and I'll tell you. There is no time for questions.
어디서 나는 소리야?
When you were young, you used to have bad dreams. You cried about them all the time. The truth is, those weren't your dreams. They were mine. For as long as I can remember, I've dreamt of the beach. Not just while sleeping, in my waking hours too. In my dreams, I watched the world end so many times. Countless past extinctions that decimated
뮤지컬을 하시나?
again and again and again. At first, I didn't understand what I was seeing or why. And that wasn't the worst of it. There were other, more terrible dreams. Dreams of death and destruction. Of a massive extinction to come. Like this one. And I would always be the one to end it all. To bring about the last stranding. As I have today. The first operation, I was only 20. I opened my eyes and found myself on the beach. But the moment I came round, I was back in the hospital bed. I was split across two worlds. Bridget, my Ha in that one. Amelie, my Co.
어쨌든 1인 2역으로 연기한 거 아니야, 재수없게.
Somehow, the two of us managed to coexist.
납치당한 척하고.
Our ages began to diverge. Amelie Bridget's body got older, while the beach kept Amelie's the same. So I came up with a story. I told people that Amelie was my daughter. A daughter with a debilitating condition and an absent father. Look.
야, 통수 제대로 맞았어.
Amelie. Is French for soul. A soul that's a lie. There was no Amelie. Only me and the beach. I thought it was a curse in the beginning. But later, I started thinking, maybe I can use this. I tried to find out more about the beach. Because understanding the beach had to be the key to interpreting my visions of the future. I realized the beach was connected to the world of the dead, which meant that somewhere out beyond it were the memories of time itself, including those of every organism that had ever lived. 4.6 billion years of biological history, a history that might even stretch back to the creation of the universe. The chiral network and everything that followed was born from my pursuit of that knowledge. By passing data through the beach, we were unbound by the restrictions of time. Simulations that would have taken years or more were simple and effortless. Everything that the Earth had lost and forgotten could be reconstructed and reclaimed. But shortly after we began our research, America saw its first void out. I thought I was running out of time, that my nightmares were becoming a reality. So I raced to complete the chiral network as quickly as possible. The past held all the answers. If only I could find a way to piece them together. A network that bridged our world and the beach. That might do it, I believed. So I started researching bridge babies, children bound to the world of the dead. What causes an extinction entity to come into being? What was the reason for the previous 5 mass extinctions? The answers to those questions would tell me how to stop the 6th. I founded bridges, more determined than ever to build a chiral network that would cover all of America. But the longer I fought my war against the inevitable, the weaker I became. My had cancer.
그래, 육체 내가 처리했잖아.
Punishment, maybe, for not playing along like a good little EE. And then, just like that, my was gone.
기억나네, 내가 소각장에다가 갖다 버린 거.
Finish what I'd started. So, I asked you to do it for me, and you did. You helped us complete the network, helped us to reclaim everything the universe experienced from its inception to this moment. Every mystery was ours to solve, like this one. Once, there was an explosion. A big bang that gave birth to time and space. Thing is, it was more like a big fluke. All that matter and antimatter should have canceled itself out, leaving nothing. But somehow a tiny speck of matter survived. Just enough. Enough to make this world
그만 돌아다니시면 안 될까요?
a world that shouldn't be, a world out of balance. Order inevitably gives way to chaos. Everything that lives must inevitably die. It's like the universe is trying to return us to the nothing we came from. Maybe the Big Five were its best attempts to finish us off. But somehow, life always managed to survive just enough. Enough to thumb its nose at the will of the cosmos. You know, I'm starting to think that extinction might be the key to overcoming total annihilation. It forces life to fight to survive, to endure, to exist. That's why the Big Five ultimately rekindled life instead of extinguishing it. From the ashes of the dead rise the living. Stronger and wiser. Inheritors of the legacy of existence itself. They defy the universe and refuse to surrender. They say, we're just getting started. Extinction is an opportunity. I pulled the trigger twice that day. I knew at once I'd made a mistake. I found your beach and looked everywhere for you. Sam. There you are. You want to go home?
돌려보내줘요.
I wanted to set you free. free from death once and for all. It's okay. I know the way. But in doing so, I upset the fundamental balance between life and death. I just wanted to save you. I am an extinction entity. It's my fate to lead our species to extinction. But that moment, you became part of that fate. You became a repatriate, and dooms started spreading my nightmares to others throughout the world. It was me that got you and everyone with dooms into this. Not long after, the Death Stranding occurred. The dead clung to our world, and BTs used my beach to cross over and devour them, triggering more void-outs. A catalyst that would set the world.
아, 효자손으로 등이나 긁어야겠다.
It was my duty to serve as a sacrifice, to wait and watch it unfold from this beach. That, or hasten the last stranding and end this slow death. Given these, my only options, I chose to end it quickly. But to trigger the last stranding, I needed you, a part of me. Here too. I would be able to witness extinction consummated with you by my side.
싫다고요.
Now that you're here, there's another choice. You can cut me off. An EE doesn't have that option for itself. But in my nightmares, I saw another future. One that you chose. One where extinction is hope against total annihilation.
아니 진짜 뭐가 또 있네?
A gun won't help you here. But it still has a role to play.
데스 스트랜딩 끝? 산자와 다시 연결. 죄송한데 F 눌렀는데
Listen, Sam. I was the one that brought you and Cliff together again. There was something I wanted you to know. You were never abandoned. And you're not alone. Don't you see, Sam? You have to live.
뭔 소리야 또 그건? 저기 뭐 있다. 이 씨발 PT 아니야 이거? 아이 깜짝이야 씨. 누가 부르는 거야? 어디요? 어디? 아무 일도 안 일어나는데? 이거 맞아? 저건가? 거기서 뭐 하세요?
Don't give up. You're still connected.
Gotcha.
누가 날 잡은 거지? 어우, 기괴해. 이제 다시 돌아갈 수 있나 봐요? 어쨌든 멸종 막았다. 다이아드맨, 데드맨, 아멜리.
For too long have we lived
아직도 뭐가 남았네. 씨.
divided by walls built to keep us safe. But now with the completion of the Cairo network, we may at last move forward as a people united.
그걸 누가 연결했죠?
Today we come together to
It's me.
celebrate the birth of a new nation. A new nation for a new world. The United Cities of America. I once took an oath to support and defend the Constitution of the United States. And though that proud republic may be no more, we remain. And so, as your president, I hereby swear to support and defend you, the people. Let there be no more walls between us, nor masks to hide who we are. Let there be a new America.
연설 그만하세요. 그만
An
듣고 싶어요.
America where we can face one another, where we can speak our minds and open our hearts. The old ways die hard, but I believe, my fellow Americans, that we have the strength and the courage to rise above our past and
좋네.
embrace our future. The Death Stranding is a part of that.
얘 이제 여기서 뒤져 있네요.
An enduring shadow.
가족 찾았을라나?
A constant reminder of what could have been. That we stand here today is testament, not to the greatness of any one individual, but to our capacity to come together.
인간적으로 쌤한테 박수 한번
To the
쳐줘라.
bonds between us, to our collective greatness. All things must come to an end, ourselves included. But as long as we savor each moment, find joy in the promise of tomorrow, embrace hope, and reject despair, we will endure. President Bridget Strand and her daughter, Samantha America Strand, sacrificed everything in their pursuit of hope that we the people
딸 없어. 같은 사람이야.
that they are not here today to see the fruits of their labor fills us all with a profound sadness. But we find comfort in the knowledge that their memories will live on in the chiral network and in our hearts. We will always remain connected. There is another hero in this story. One whose achievements seem destined to go unrecognized.
아, 쑥스러운데.
America still needs that hero. That person without whom we would not be here. The name is unimportant. You know who I mean. And for that unsung hero, I have a message. It was you who brought us together. You who made us whole again. And while you and I will eventually pass on,
듣다가 그냥 나와버리네요.
Going somewhere, Sam? Tired of being the unsung hero?
No, I'm done is all. She's gone.
Come on, wait. There's something I need to tell you. Huh.
어?
This doesn't bother you anymore?
얘랑 좀 친해져서 그런가?
Well, that's great. Now, wouldn't you like to know how we brought you back from the beach? We were going to use the doll, but didn't have one handy, which is when I remembered something else.
Not what I think it is.
Yes. What could be more connected to Amelie's beach than President Strand's umbilical cord? Hartman thought that's why she left it with me in the first place. Unfortunately...
It didn't work.
Yeah, she'd already cut her beach loose. It was just gone. We didn't know if that meant she dragged you into the great beyond or sent you to some other beach. We were really racking our brains. Hartman and Mama split up and started searching every beach you might feasibly have washed up on. We looked for a month with absolutely nothing to show for it.
A month on the outside. How long on the inside?
Trust me when I tell you, you don't want to know. But don't worry. We found no signs of accelerated aging. In the end, this is what led us to you. Just when we were about to give up, Die Hardman reminded us about the revolver. So, we tried to follow it, and it led us to a far corner of your own beach. And bingo, there you were. Mama made visual contact first. She was able to see you from her vantage point on the other side. She informed Lockna via their connection, and Hartman confirmed your location during his subsequent NDE. The plan was for Fragile to, in essence, slingshot Lou and me to your position so we could rescue you. But it's not so easy to send multiple
그래도 노력 많이 했네.
another person's beach for an extended period of time. And that's where the umbilical cord came in. We wove these from President Strand's DNA. They serve as a single knot that binds us all. The President must have known all of this would happen. Ironic, isn't it? The gun that set this whole mess in motion ends up being the key to saving you.
Amelie. She said it had another purpose.
Not a weapon, but a lifeline. A stick that became a rope. I suppose that's one way of putting it. Oh, Sam. You have no idea how
이런 거 안 좋아하는데.
you a hug. Got something else to tell you. Top secret. It's about Cliff. BB's mother's name was Lisa Bridges. Cliff's common-law wife.
Lisa Bridges.
Now, Cliff was killed by a man
존이
identified in the record
다이아드맨이잖아.
only as John. Former U.S. Special Forces.
그래.
Quite good at it by all accounts. Later appointed as an aide to the president, who used him for most of her wet work. The records go on to state that he vanished after Cliff's death. A warrant was put out, but he was later found dead. Turns out some people die harder than others, though. Dear John donned a mask and reappeared with a new identity. But you can't fool the chiral network. We restored the old records, and Mama hid them deep in the archives. You're the only one besides us with access privileges. Take a look if you're so inclined. But don't say I didn't warn you. The president's got some dirty, dirty laundry. I don't trust him, but I'll work with him if that's what it takes. We'll talk later.
Sam. I don't expect you to forgive me.
아니 뭐 딱히 그런 건 아닌데. 아니 만나는 새끼마다 말을 걸면은 18 완결을 언제 보자는 거야.
Captain Clifford Unger. I would tell you I did it for America. For love of country. But I didn't. I did it for her. Because I loved her with all my heart. She was everything to me. Everything. Now, I'm not trying to make excuses. I just want you to know that not a day's gone by when I haven't thought about it. Time didn't help. Or the mask. Please, let me finish. The captain, saved my life. You know why they call me Die Hardman?
안 궁금해요.
Because he wouldn't let me die. He brought my sorry ass back home every time. And I loved him as much as I loved her. And when he stared me down, that ghost, I knew he was here to kill me. To make it right.
별 관심 없어 보이던데?
And why shouldn't he? Why didn't he? He couldn't save his kid, his baby. And that's what brought him back. I guess when he saw I was trying to do my part for America. He remembered who he was. And he forgave me. God! But I don't deserve it, God damn it! There is no atoning for what I've done. God! But
Maybe this is the next best thing. Maybe he brought me back from the beach for a reason. One last time. He wanted me to do this. To keep on being Die Hardman.
No. He didn't. Nobody wants a president who acts like they're immortal. And if you're not scared of death, how can you value life? And life is pretty
대통령 됐으면 정치나 잘해 임마.
And yeah, the old ways die hard. But that's what's gonna have to happen if we're gonna come together and build a better America. That gun won't help you here. That's her words, not mine.
아직 많이 남았다고요? 아 그럼 또 오늘 완결 못 보겠네?
Thank you, Sam.
설마 이렇게 한 명 한 명 사연 다 들어야 되는 거 아니지?
Hey, Sam. Been waiting for you.
Lou?
Dead? Poor thing was never truly alive. Not in this world.
뭐야 진짜 죽은 거야?
The decommissioning order finally came through. Can't risk necrosis. The body can't stay here. I thought you might want to take care of it. You could try taking Lou out of the pod just to see what happens. But that would be in direct
명령 바로 위반해 줄게.
executive order. And there are laws about that kind of thing. Now that we're a nation.
법규 안 지켜버려.
I just couldn't bring myself to do it.
아니 그럼 내가 내 손으로 어떻게 해?
But if the alternative is defying the president, I can't do that either. Not me.
All right. I'll go to the incinerator.
아직도 퀘스트가 남았나봐요? 오늘 완결 못 보겠다. 엔딩 크레딧까지 올라가길래 다 끝난 줄 알았는데.
Before you leave, I'd like to check something quickly. I just took your cufflinks offline. In that state, there'd be nothing to stop you from removing them. If you did, the UCA wouldn't know where you were or how to find you. You'd be invisible. When you use the incinerator, you'll be reconnected to the network automatically. I trust you'll remember what I said.
Right. Absolutely.
많이 친해졌어, 돼지맨.
Thanks for everything.
진짜 하나하나 다 나오네.
How's the weather?
Don't think you'll be needing an umbrella. I decided to follow my father's dream after all. Don't worry. I won't get mixed up with any terrorists this time. UCA's got my back. We're the first private delivery company to get the
그래, 열심히 해라.
Sounds like you're moving up in the world. Congratulations.
Thanks. Wait. There's something I have to tell you. I didn't shoot Higgs.
아니 그럼 힉스 살아있어? 걔 오반데?
So I let him choose. Death or eternal solitude on the beach.
Fair enough. You never did like breaking things.
That's right. I find and fix what's broken. And reconnect. I'm fragile.
But not that fragile.
Wanna come work for me? Could use a man like you.
The world's still broken. Same as before.
What isn't? But we're still here. We're still chugging along.
Not everyone. Not me.
Come on. You put America back together, didn't you?
Doesn't mean there's a place for me. I've got no
일단
ties to
루부터
anyone.
어떻게 해야 돼.
I might as well be dead. I felt like that when we first met in the cave. I still do.
Don't act like you're the same person. You've learned how to touch, to feel. You've connected with people. With us.
Everything I touch, I lose.
Sam!
프레 사이라고 이렇게 이별한다고? 나중에 다시 만나겠지? 야, 루가 걱정이네.
One last delivery.
루.